Greetings, everyone. Today, let's delve into the chilling account of the headless male body discovered in Japan at the dawn of the month. A man, aged 62, attired in feminine garb, ventured into a love hotel, only to meet a gruesome demise at the hands of an unidentified assailant. This perpetrator, in a macabre act, severed the victim's head before absconding, leaving the victim's identity shrouded in mystery. Since the incident's inception, this harrowing tale of murder has gripped Japan, owing to its brutal nature, the enigmatic identity of the victim, and a narrative eerily reminiscent of urban folklore. The public discourse surrounding this case rages on, fueled by the absence of conclusive findings from the Japanese authorities, leaving both the perpetrator and the victim's identity veiled in uncertainty. Media revelations of various details have only served to deepen the enigma surrounding the entire affair. Let's rewind to the initial hours of the month. On the evening of July 1st, around 10:50 p.m., a love hotel in Sapporo, Hokkaido, played host to an unconventional pair. Both figures were clad in women's attire, presenting a striking sight. One stood at approximately 1.7 meters, possessing a robust frame, with short hair and adorned in a white cardigan atop a flowing black skirt, a conspicuous embodiment of masculinity draped in feminine attire. The other figure, standing at roughly 1.6 meters, boasted a petite stature, swathed entirely in white, their gender a puzzle. Upon checking in, the duo retreated to room 202, their intentions veiled in secrecy. Curiously, approximately 3 hours later, around 2 a.m., a call from room 202 jolted the hotel reception into action. A voice, tinged with femininity, requested an early checkout for one, who subsequently emerged from the hotel, hauling a sizable suitcase. A keen-eyed receptionist noted the stark transformation of the departing figure, now cloaked entirely in black attire, a stark departure from their earlier white ensemble. Despite these peculiar occurrences, the late-night staff scarcely dwelled on such anomalies, customary to establishments of their nature. 13 hours later, around 3 p.m., hotel staff stumbled upon an unsettling discovery: a guest from room 202 had failed to check out. Fearing the worst, they ventured into the room, met with an eerie emptiness that belied the horror lurking within. Upon opening the bathroom door, they were met with a grisly tableau: a headless body, nestled in the bathtub, devoid of any means of identification such as clothing, cell phone, wallet, or keys. The police, swiftly summoned, discerned fatal stab wounds on the victim, inflicted seemingly without a struggle. The assailant's weapon, presumed to be a knife, remained elusive. Surveillance footage revealed the shadowy figure of a mysterious individual, dubbed A, exiting the room with a black suitcase, alongside the victim. It is surmised that after perpetrating the heinous act, it concealed the victim's head and belongings within the suitcase, erasing any trace and disabling the victim's phone to evade detection. This evidence strongly suggests A's culpability, raising concerns that the whereabouts of the victim's head remain unknown, potentially lurking in the city shadows, awaiting discovery by unsuspecting passers-by. Subsequent to the on-site investigation, a specialized task force convened to unravel the intricate web surrounding the case. In due course, the victim was identified as Toshinobu, a 62-year-old company employee hailing from Hotei City, located 30 kilometers from the crime scene. His disappearance, reported by his wife the night following the incident, marked the onset of a harrowing journey for his loved ones. Delving into Toshinobu's background, he appeared as an ordinary, amiable neighbor to the denizens of Hotei City. Following his marriage, he returned to his hometown and pursued employment at a construction firm. His union with Yumi bore fruit in the form of 2 children, now grown. Although he maintained a low profile within his community, he exuded an aura of humility and kindness, seldom stirring trouble. However, within his social circles, Toshinobu donned a different persona. Approximately 7 to 8 years ago, he embarked on a journey of self-expression, embracing women's attire and engaging in various activities, frequenting dance clubs and bars alongside like-minded companions. In solitary moments, he relished in quietude, his convivial nature shining through in interactions with acquaintances. His cross-dressing, a natural extension of his persona, garnered admiration and earned him the affectionate moniker Tomo, despite his chronological age suggesting otherwise. Initial reports of the case failed to reconcile the victim in the news with the jovial Tomo, who had recently reveled alongside his peers. Assertions from acquaintances indicated that his cross-dressing was a mere pastime, devoid of any implications on his sexual orientation. While rumors of a potential romantic involvement surfaced, corroborating evidence remained elusive. Earlier in the year, Toshinobu had boasted of a newfound romantic interest, sharing a photograph purportedly featuring his mixed-race girlfriend. However, these claims lingered at the level of hearsay, with police efforts focused on apprehending the elusive A. Questions lingered regarding the nexus between A and Toshinobu, the motivations behind the gruesome slaying, and the whereabouts of Toshinobu's severed head. These enigmas, as of yet, remain unanswered, prompting speculation and apprehension across the populace. Turning to the perspectives of Japanese netizens, sentiments of familiarity and sympathy pervade their discourse. One commentator opined on the potential motives underlying the murder, hinting at emotional entanglements and meticulous planning on the perpetrator's part. Another expressed compassion for Toshinobu's family, pondering on their awareness of his unconventional predilections. The specter of a husband and father meeting such a ghastly fate elicited widespread sympathy, highlighting the psychological toll exacted by the tragedy. As the search for A unfolds, a specialized contingent of 240 officers remains dedicated to the task. The perpetrator, shrouded in darkness, eluded capture, leaving behind a city gripped by fear and uncertainty. Gender obscured, face veiled, A's whereabouts remain a haunting mystery, casting a pall over Sapporo's streets. With that, we conclude our discussion on this chilling case. We extend our gratitude for your attention and eagerly anticipate reconvening in our next installment.